Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome back to Alchemy Factory. It's another day, the sun is rising, there's a load of setup there for this episode. How exciting, guess what we're going to be making? Saturns. I unlocked the Saturn so we can have a look at it, and I think that's the recipe there, so we need to make through them processes. I don't know if it's all going to be in this episode, or if it's going to be a 2-episode one, or what, but our factory has been working. It's only these machines that are turned on at the moment, so the first 5 machines. Not enough money has come into the system. There is quite a lot of money stored up in each of these because of all the lifts and stuff like that. That's absolutely fine. It'll get filled up once we hook in the system. That's right. We've got some diamonds going. That's good. We've got one there. That's sweet. Okay, we're looking pretty good again. It seems like we're producing about 1 a day, roughly. No, it's a bit less than that. But it'll speed up as time goes on. But for now, let's get this down here. So I'm thinking we need to drop it into here. So if we drop it about here, yeah, that's perfect. That's straight into our diamond line there. Sweet. And for now, if we should we just shoot it across? Does that sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month. Thanks once again for your support on this series. I do appreciate it. And then, can we fire it there? I doubt we can, but we can try it. If not, we can elevator it down, no problem. 7, get a hopper in here. Is this going to be too far? Probably, but we can try. Set target and go. Too far, that's fine. Let's move you back to here then. This is just kind of half temporary for now, I guess. Bush and bush. I wanted to double up the diamond factory today, but then I was looking at it. It's like, what's the point when we haven't sort of got that part sorted yet? So, you know, this isn't even all working yet. Oh, it looks like the next one's working. Oh, maybe it's not. It's only one side of it, though. So, yeah, there we go. It'll slowly plug its way in. We are going to change all this. I hate this. I think it's ugly. And my idea is actually to have a floor that's... We're going to get rid of the floor for now, not worry about it, and double stack these, and then a double stack on the other side, and that'll be everything to produce to run this one, to run this one at full speed. That's my idea anyway, but we'll see how it goes. Right, let's get this into here. We just need a hopper. 7 there, boom, and go there, and set target there. If you've clicked on this video expecting it to be sort of a perfect sort of build for how to build a Saturn, that's not what the playthrough is about, man. We're just chilling and figuring it out and making mistakes and all that sort of stuff. My calculations might not be right for all I know, so just bear that in mind. I don't want you to sort of waste your time if you're just looking at how was a Saturn made. There we go. 2 diamonds in there right now. Sweet. So I guess we're going to this one. I've kind of built it there. Okay, cool. And so let's go down then, I guess. Well, let's go up from here. Is this one free? Yes, it is, and it's right in front of our thing. So let's get rid of this and build an elevator. Where are you? There you are. And go T. There we go. And go up to... We'll figure out the level. We'll go up there and have a look. Sweet. And so we want to go to here, and what I'm thinking is we can potentially, I don't know if this is going to work or not, and it'll be a shame if it doesn't, because I might have to put these diamonds in my inventory, which will just be annoying. But we can put, what are we looking for? A drawbridge. We haven't really used much of these, so I thought a drawbridge would probably work here, and it's about the right length if we can get it to work. It needs to be there. Okay. Get diamond, fine, we'll get rid of that, and get a drawbridge out again, boom, into there, lovely stuff, goes into there, and then that's going to go into, I'm going to fire this into there, sweet, done, excellent. Now, if I go back up here, I want to see the diamonds run, of course, do I? Yeah, I do. Oh, no, we can just put them in here. It doesn't really matter. We've seen cannons fire stuff. So it's going to go into there, and the diamonds are going to go into there, and then get shot into the shop. Boom, boom. There we go. 200 silver sitting there right now. Roll up, roll up. Come and buy your diamonds. Just leave it there. I mean, I guess we do. What's the bulk order today? Random quest. Let's have a look. Oh, we can submit that right now. Excellent. That one we can't do, unfortunately. What does it say? Daily requests from merchants across our land. 2 soap. Is that all, love? Is that all? I'm wasting my time, girl. I'm wasting my time. Sweet, we've got 45 silver. Let's just throw it in there, let it get into our system. Our system is struggling a little bit. I have been doing bulk orders, but hopefully that'll really help saturate it now that we've added the most expensive item that we've got. And speaking of the most expensive item, anyone going to buy him? I want to see someone buy him, but I'm not waiting here all day, man. Come on, sir. You look like a diamond man. Whoa, they've gone. Whoa, they've gone. Okay, that was 30 silver in that one. Whoa, a big chunk of change there. Who's bought it? Come on, I at least want to see the money go through. Well, it can't be that one because it was only 1,600 that was in there. Come on, one of you must have it in your inventory. Oh, we've got another diamond there right now. Oh, there we go. Got the diamonds. Sweet. 50 coins, 53. So that's with the extra plus that we've got. There we go, 100 diamonds into the system, finally, and another one on sale, and hopefully it won't be on sale for long. That's going to be interesting to see how that goes, because this part of the system was starting to slow down, yeah, you can see already. But it should be fine, and if I just add them every so often, it pumps it up. The part of the other problem is this line's all full up. We're not using gloom spores enough, but I'm sure that won't be a problem in the future. In fact, I'm going to go back to this build at some point in the future, so we can tidy this up, use what we've done about the height in this one, and give it a go. But that's not what's happening in today's episode. In today's episode, we're at least starting the process of making a Saturn. So this requires three things. It requires salt, it requires brick, and it requires glass. Okay. This rock salt here, which is something that we can get at a shop, produces salt at 15 per minute and 15 sand. 15 salt is 12 grinders with rock salt, and that'll get us to our 180 target. That's nice and easy. That'll have to be on 2 belts. When I was calculating this, I was like, I want every system to run on a belt. I want us to start designing for belts a little bit more, because as we upgrade these systems with the belts, it should just increase the speed of this. We're getting one every 3 minutes of these, by the way. Sweet. Okay, cool. So that's easy. Salt, done. We don't need to worry about it. Glass, a little bit harder. I've done all this math myself. I don't know if it's right. We'll see. Target 180, which is 15 glass, but it needs 90 sand to produce 15 glass per minute, which is 1,080. Now, the rock salt has 15 salt produced, but it also makes 15 sand. So we've got a byproduct of 180 sand per minute. So we can put that into the 180, and that takes it down to 900. So if we've got a target of 900 sand, which is just stone in a crusher, then we need to make 30 stone crushers. You see where it's starting to get expensive. Which is 60 speedy grinders, because this one produces at 30 per minute and these grind at 15 per minute. Okay, cool. Next, then that needs to go into here to make the glass, which will make 180 glass per minute. So again, 2 belts into that system there. Next, target 720 sand. Again, done the exact same math there. It's just 2 rock crushers per one, and so it's 24 rock crushers, 48 speedy grinders. 720 is a hell of a lot. We're going to need a lot of rock crushers for this. So again, I was like, if I lay all these out in a line, we're looking at what? 24 plus 30, so 54 in a line? That's just excessive, man. We need to figure out a nice way, building this up in the air that we can blueprint. Yes, we have got it over here, but I don't like how this is built. I don't like how it goes back on itself. It works fine for this system with the grinders there, but I want to make something neater for this. I want it to work well. Sweet. So we're going to get into that. So that's how we get the stone for that, and then also to make clay, which is the thing which comes at 22 per minute. So we need 90 sand. We also need 45 charcoal, which is a target of 360 coal powder. So that's 8 times 8 of these need to be running at full speed, which is 22.5, which makes a full belt. 22.5 times 8 is 180. Okay. And then that requires 90 sand, so we've got the sand there, and then the charcoal, which is 45 charcoal per one of these, and that's times 8, so we need 360 charcoal powder, which means we need 8 saws, 2 crucibles for each one. Okay, I did put these down because it just helps sometimes, I think, to just lay it out, and I've even got a thing there so you can actually see the process. Sometimes it helps to be able to like go into these and just check your numbers and stuff like that. So I build it in a small scale, and then it just works. Throw you in there, sweet. There we go, that's working. 22.5 per minute, you can see there is what we're making that at. 22.5 times 2 is 45, which is one of these, and it makes 45 charcoal powder. Whew. Okay. So 8 of these will end up doing it. Right, oh, so I guess we just like... I guess we're going to start building it just modularly. And I also want to expand into this area, but I want to see how these diamonds go and stuff like that, and how we're looking here. Yeah, we've got an adamant on there. It's nice, you can check like these last few. Oh, I put these boxes here just because I had a lot of stuff from the downstairs testing. I just wanted to get the expensive diamonds that we'd spent a lot on into that system, so absolutely did that. There is a way we can get more into that system as well later on. Oh god, I'm talking. Right, focus on this, Brim, focus on this. Right, so I think first of all we need to do the stone. Let's get this stone going. So we need 30 stone grinders. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna. I've used that mechanic of building stuff up for the furnaces. I don't think that's the right way to do it. I think we need to start looking at a better way of doing it, which I think is to build it on the floor. So we want like 3 space for there. So 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Okay, cool. And we need 2 spaces as well for the purchasing portal. Lovely stuff, and we're also going to need a little bit of space for our... we're going to need loads of purchasing portals, so I didn't think about that. Oh well, there we go, get some of that. Okay, we got any more money in here? No, it's okay, we can go grab some silver. I'm sure there'll be silver somewhere. Here we go, a bit on here, let's just take a little bit of this, and let's get some purchasing portals. We don't need it to be up and running just yet, just need enough to be able to start. And then we can copy the system around, basically. So that's my aim anyway. We'll see how it goes. And you're going to join me in all the problems that we have as it goes. There we go. 13 portal sigils. That'll do for now. Lovely stuff. Head back up there. There'll be some running back and forth to get stuff. That's just the way it goes. Lovely stuff. So we need this. So we need like 3 away from there. Then we need 2 for the lift to get money up here, so probably about there will do for now. Sweet. And then we need a rock grinder in there. Lovely stuff. And then that's going to go into 2 crushers. So how do I want to set up the crushers? I don't think anything fancy. I think we just do 1, 2. 1, 2. It's going to need the belt split anyway. Sweet, which is making a load of sand. So that's making... what's that currently producing? 30 sand per minute. Okay, cool. So now we just need to elevate this. One of the things I really don't like about this design is the amount of wood that it uses. While it's costing us nails to produce the see-through thing, when we was troubleshooting the system, I was like, we really need a way to be able to see into things a little bit better. So I really want to use them a little bit more. But we also want to use some of these if we can as well. Let's see how we can best use this sort of thing for this as well. So invalid position, overlapping with other devices. Why? I thought you went over them, or did you not? Is that part of the problem? Is that why we've used a lot of stuff in there? Okay, yes it is. That's okay, that's alright. We can do that. Can we get there? We can get there, sweet. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And let's build 1. You're overlapping with them devices, are you kidding me? Well, I suppose it's true. Okay, that's fine. I just want to cover it as best we can with these, but it seems that we're not going to be able to. That's okay. We can do some of these, but again, I do want to use more of these just because it's not very... Yes, it's not very economically efficient. It's going to cost us an absolute ton of nails when we go through, but... Is that what we need 2 to go over? I can't remember. Let's just delete you and use you as a test one. Because I want it as tight as I can. I know it's tighter than you think. Let's go into building and get one of these beams. Lovely stuff. And then go T. Get a bigger beam. Oh, we need this down here. Just copy you to there. Sweet. And copy you to there. That'll be our test. Lovely stuff. And it's been about a week since I played this as well, so yeah, I'm just trying to test it all. There we go. That works. That's fine. Okay, so we don't need these ones. We just need them ones. Sweet. We'll go 9 across there. Boom. 9 across there. Boom. And then go. So we can see the stone crusher now, which is miles better. And then we need some beams across here. Let's build them. Build 1, 2. Lovely. Sweet. Okay, cool. So if that's going to be there, now we can build multiple of these on top of each other. You just need to be one higher, wouldn't you? Because of that. In fact, this isn't going to work because of the elevator. It's going to get a bit messy. So let's just go here. Let's just do it like this. Actually, can it go there? Yeah, it just sticks out 1 extra. Do you know what I mean? Really, I need it like there, but I can't build it there because of the stone crusher. So let's just do this and go T and go across there. Lovely. And go across there. Like I say, I just think if we can see into it a little bit better, then we can troubleshoot. And I think that might have been... I'm not trying to just make excuses. I think that might have been one of my problems that we had in the last episode. Okay, cool. So that goes to there. Nice. And then are we going to figure out the grinders separately? I mean, you see, the other thing is I could put like grinders in here, but there's no reason to go back with it. I kind of want it to keep pushing into a direction, I think. Yeah, because of the money belt situation. So I think that's okay. Okay. Cool, so that should now copy quite nicely on top of each other, correct? Let's just go to you. And go there, sweet, and then confirm. And then copy 1 there. Sweet. Do you see how much clearer this is, what's going on? I know we haven't got as many processes going in this, but it's so much clearer, man. Okay, cool. I really wish we had glass blocks. I would absolutely... Yeah, that would be my main thing that I'd want in the game, if I'm honest with you. I know it sounds ridiculous. Sweet, let's see what we got today. We'll have to do the mission for today as well. How many diamonds did we sell? There we go. We sold 2 for 206. That's because of the 3%. Fantastic. I mean, we're going to make the most money we've ever made. Expenses were a lot, but that's fine. Yeah, we made a ton of money. I knew once we plugged that system in, actually, that we'd start making a decent income for sure. Well, that's silly because I've got rid of the blueprint, but what we can do again is go here and go here. There we go, and go confirm and put that on top, like so. Sweet. Now, we do really want to check if that's big enough for the things. I'm pretty sure it is because of what we built over there, but we just need to put one of these in, and then are you big enough to build a platform over it? Let's see, wooden floor, and then T. What do you mean not enough support? You've got a pillar right there, man. Get out of it. Not enough support. Okay, we'll try that again. We'll just build it a bit further away so we can see why it's not got enough support. I have no idea why that is. This one, and there, and... Right, we can't build it into there because of the things on top. So let's just get rid of some of this guff that we don't need. And just check it can build over because we don't want to have a problem where this is too big for the floors. Get rid of all this. Let's go. Oh, hey up. No. Oh, I don't know what I'm deleting there. That's the problem with the X thing sometimes. Like it's great when it works, but when it doesn't. And I don't think it's the game, I think it's me. There we go. And delete. Sweet. Now can we build a floor in there? That is my question. And will that work? Hey baby, it works. That's okay. That's sweet. That's fine then. Cool, so there's our rock tower. Now, how do I want it to process these? It'd be great if you could have some vertical ones so it could go down. We need to build an elevator going up as well. So we want the money going into here. And then we need an elevator. So this is going to be an elevator design. I think we're going to, again, probably blueprint. I'll probably do a lot of blueprinting off camera just to make sure it all works. But so let me be completely honest with you. when I've finished a build, I enjoy watching other people play the game. I enjoy seeing how other people built it better. And Nilaus, I think it is, he built an elevator system. So in that system, I had like 4 different elevators taking it up. He just built a system that just crossed over and had it going up like this, which I thought was a much nicer system. So absolutely stealing the idea and the design and trying it out here, seeing if we can replicate something similar. That'll go up to there, boom, and look how much tidier it is than the other one, you know, and it just works. Let's go T. Once again, I've got access to all them in case I want to change it later on, not that I'm going to. It's good to know. Sweet, and then build some ladders going up. I appreciate you all enjoying this series, and I appreciate you all enjoying the sort of build element of it, the troubleshooting element of it, I guess. I'm no mathematician, man. I'm nothing special like that. I'm just a dude playing a video game, having a good time, and trying to figure it out, you know. And there's a lot of people that want the answer straight away, and I'm just trying to do like an honest let's play, you know. Sweet. And go up here maybe. Can we get that in there? Lovely. And again, perfect. And then you into there. Done. Beautiful, simple design. We can see all into it. We can see it from a distance. I mean, to me, it's more visually impressive for you guys as well, who will be watching this series, I hope. Right, let's consider what we want to do here. So, how do I want to do it here? What's the best way? I mean, obviously we need an elevator down, but like, how do we merge it, I guess is the thing. We don't really want to merge it, do we? We want to separate it into them. So I need 2 of these on each one. There's part of me that's thinking we just build some of these, and have that, and then we can merge all the final output together. It's just with these all being in a line, you see, it's not an issue, it's just the thing. Let's get them all on the floor so they're all ready to route, I think. Sweet. So we'll go 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Sweet, okay, and then that's going to need... Oh, this isn't going to work, because how are we going to get that down to there? No, it's not going to be able to go through each other. But we've got space, so we're fine, we're okay. We can do something like this, maybe. I just don't want to merge the lines, is the issue. Is the other issue. We get rid of you, and go there. Sweet, go there. Right, you're into them too. And then what do we need? 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Let's start bringing stuff into it. Sorry, I really haven't thought this through enough. 30 per minute, so all these could be merged into one line. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we merge it all into... Oh no, because we couldn't merge that one into the line. That'd have to be a separate line. Sorry, not thought about this part at all. Sweet, let's start from the top and bring that down. Okay. Sometimes it's best just to like, just to stop a second and just go, right, what are we doing? What are we doing? So we want it going up there, and that's going to connect into there like that. Sweet. The next one is going to be dedicated for this line. Sweet. That's okay. And then this one is going to have one of you on it. T. Which means we're going to have a line coming out here. Into there. Are all them built the wrong way? I think they might be. Why is it saying 13 objects? Let's just rebuild it. I don't want to get into a problem again. Boom. We've had that issue before. Let's go 8. No, yeah, it's the wrong way. Sweet. Okay, so this one's going to go up to that one. Nice. This one's going to go up to that one. And this one is going to come out of this one. There we go. Sweet. Because I didn't have the blue lines until I went onto that one, and then I was like, that's not blue. Dabba-dee, dabba-die. And I went, no. Okay, cool. No, not cool. You want to be one of you. Sweet. T going up. I might have to make a system, you know, to make more nails, because I feel like we're going to run out of nails quite quickly. Okay, can't get up to there like that. Let's do a couple of stairs maybe. Bosh. There we go. One will do. Sweet, and then we just go one into there, one into there, and one straight into there. Sweet. We've got our 4 inputs at the bottom here, because you're going straight into there. Sweet, cool. And now we need each of these to go into 2. So I don't want it to be wider than this blueprint as well. So we're going to go, first of all, we're going to select the grinder, and we're going to go 1, 2. Need to get that bottom row in. 1, 2. 1. Yeah, I think this is how we do it. So we go. So this one goes into this one and this one. Oh no, because I can't move that there. Ooh. I'm making myself problems. I could use a splitter, but I don't really want to. I don't want it to be too wide. Why can't I figure out a nice way of doing this? Right, this can go into 4. That's one line, that's one belt, that's fine. You can go into that one and that one. Sweet. This goes 1 over though, is the only problem. Don't really want it going 1 over, do I? Up to there, up to there. Elevator here. Sorry, I just want to keep it short. Into there and to there, and then that goes into this one. T. Down, there we go, and get you into there. Sweet, which means we've got 6 going, then we just need this output going into 2 more, which would be here and here. Here and here just for symmetry? Why not? Why not? A little bit of symmetry never hurt anyone. A lot of it made you mad. Bosh and bosh. Lovely stuff. Right, our 6 outputs all producing stone. So that's 4 stone miners. And we need a ton of them. But that's fine. So we need 10 of these basically. Just for that. But that's a clean system, right? Do you think? I think so. Oh, I don't know what you're doing at the bottom. You seem to be going in at multiple angles that I don't like. Don't know what you're doing there. Okay, I think that works anyway. I think it works because the direction of that one's that way. Fine, okay, cool. That's our first system built for stone. That's a nice thing that we can blueprint and use again and again and again as we need sand. Great, cool. Sand complete. You're done. Charcoal powder next. Right, okay. So we need to start off with... I don't necessarily need to raise it. But we need, yeah, we need multiple wood. So let's get a table saw down. And let's pretty much build the same system. Let's get rid of this here and build it over this way, just so I've got a bit more space. Nice. Oh, by the way, this is going to be an output of... What's the stone output? 30, so it's going to be 30 per minute, so it's going to be... I just need to think about the line. So They're 15 each. Have I got yeah, this one. So that's 30 each. So, sorry, 15 each. So 15 times 6 is math time. 15 times 6 is 90. So that's one belt. Oh, get in. So we just need to merge it onto a belt. And the thing is, as this system upgrades, do I want it coming out of the middle? I kind of do, don't I? One there. Sweet. And then if we didn't want to go over it, if we didn't want to make it any wider, which I don't, because I want it to copy nicely, I'm going to go there, and then we're going to go with a lift there. I'm just going to take this down there, and it's going to go, oh no, it's going to go that way, going to go down to there, sweet, and then these are all going to hook in, and that there should be one belt at 90. Oh, please tell me you fit in. Oh, you do. That's nice. Sand. One belt load. I'm not going to put 90 in because actually as we upgrade these points, that's going to increase to, if the efficiency increases by 25, then the belt's conveyor speed is going to increase. It's going to remain in line with each other, I think. So there we go. That's sweet. So that's 90 there. Nice. Next up, we need the saws. So same system with these. I'm guessing this doesn't fit over it. No, what a shame. There is another thing in here. What's it called? It's in the research table. I want to unlock this because we might have to start playing with this very quickly. It's 12 coins. Let's go get some coins. How are we looking now on our system? Still a bit short. I thought the diamonds would have affected it more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Okay, cool. Is my system working faster? Yeah, it's gone up to here. Look. That's cool. Just take some time. Just take some time to populate and to do all the stuff. Right. Back to this then. Oh, what was the thing in the research I was looking at? It was this thing. I have no idea what this is, but I quite want to research it. I don't know if it's like a 5-way panel that could maybe go over there. That might help us. I have no idea. It costs brass rivets, which is quite expensive. I'd assume it's something to go on the top of there. Growth potions. I have no idea what that liquid is. That's exciting. I'm going to have to get that at some point. We're going to have to unlock all these here. Well, look, I'll unlock a load at the end of the episode so I can see where we are so we know what we're doing. Okay. Cool. Now we're going to go from here and we're going to go what we're wanting it to do. We're wanting it to go into crucibles. Fine. Here we go. The research is finished. Great. Let's have a look at it. And its description says a nailed wooden metal reinforced platform for production line expansion. What good are you? In what circumstance would I use you? I don't know. Good to know though. Okay, well, I didn't know if it was going to be a wider one of these basically, but apparently not. That's fine. Right. Back to this. Let's get some of these going. T. Nice. And we'll have to build over there. Sweet. X there and get rid of you. Get rid of you. And in fact, I just want to move you forward. There we go. Put you there. That's fine. Sweet. And then we'll go here. We basically just want to copy this entire system and just replace it with wood, right? Can we do that? I think we can. Okay, let's not do the elevators because we don't need the elevators. Because we're going to have the coal going to the smelter, which is on a different floor. So confirm. Build that. Sweet. Get rid of you. And then get rid of you. 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 Oh! Oh, did that just speed Grim up? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, we don't need any of these either. So let's just get rid of them. No point in having them. It's only extra nails it's going to cost me, which is already going to be excessive, but hey ho. They do stack in 600, so it's not too bad. There we go. You. It's quite. I'm hoping this will end up quite a neat system. It's nearly midnight. Why? My word, it's cracking on. There we go. Did they annoy you? Were they extra? I think they were. Well, they were. There we go. How many diamonds did we make today? 1. Okay, that's fine. Did it keep up with our costs? Yes, it did. Sweet. Table wood. Alright, boom. And go that way. Okay, that comes out 1 more. Which is fine, because what we can do is go B. Oh. B. Bulk. Not you. You. And you. Yeah, that's everything. And confirm. And just place that 1 in front. Sweet. Let's get some stairs going so we can go to the top and just get rid of all them. Extra ones that we didn't need. Bosh. I'm hoping this is something that we can use like multiple times. So I'm really hoping that this is going to speed up a lot of systems as we go forward. Confirm that. Sweet. Cool. Now we just need the wood. I'm hoping. I think by working to belt speed instead of working to numbers of products in general, I think it should help us. There we go. And the coin system's in. Great. Cool. Okay, cool. So we've got that. Now it needs to go into this. Now there's another thing actually that we should probably look at unlocking on here, and it's this thing, the blast furnace. Heat consuming speed is 6.Ps, but I have no idea how big it is. So I'm thinking it might be more effective to use this, but I'm not entirely sure. So I think we need to take some coins. Yeah, that'll do. Sweet. Just took off 20,000, and we need to research that and have a gander at that, shall we? Boom. Is there any other research I need to do before the next episode? I have no idea what I'm doing next episode. It'll probably be this. It'll probably be carrying on with this, to be honest with you. Okay, cool. That's all there, and then from there we need to come out of the wood and we need to get it into that, which is why we're researching this. So we need to have a quick look at what this heating solution is going to give us. This input is currently 1.5 Ps. So to get it up to 6 Ps would be that as an equivalent, okay? That's the equivalent heat power is that amount of surface area. So that's like 9 on each, because there's 9 blocks on each one that we can place things. So that would be 9 times 4, which is 37, is it? I think so. 36. So, God, even my mental math. Do you know at school when you had to do it all the time? This needs bricks, but oh, that looks wider, doesn't it? That does look wider. Where's my bricks? They're over here. So I get fired into here, is it? Here. Sweet. Let's just take 200 bricks. Fine. Bosh. I think if I'm right, there'll be some circumstances where that one's better. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was never ever good at my 7 times table, but 6 times 7 tells me it's 42, as opposed to 4 times 9, which is 36. So we get more surface area with that. So what's the disadvantage of using it? Is the one. How fast does it consume charcoal? Not fast at its normal rate. What about you, sim rate? A lot slower. A lot slower, but this is also doing a much bigger area. Okay. Well, so what do we need? We need these. So for these, we need 4 worth of saws worth. So we need 8 of these. So 8 of these would be. Let's just put them on and have a look. It's not very many, is it? I suppose. Where's my crucibles? It's not advanced crafting, it's normal crafting. There we go. So 8 of these would look like... That'd be 7. So it doesn't seem worth it in this instance, but when we get to kilns and stuff, we'll have to check it again. In this instance, it's not going to be enough of the surface area you use to be beneficial to us, because we need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's kind of what we need for that. But there's, like I said, there's no point in doing any more, if I'm honest. Get rid of you. Sweet, we'll get rid of you for now, but we might use it. But there might be an instance where the blast furnace is more effective. Right, so that's telling me we need 3 furnaces, and I'm thinking... So we need to get it up and down onto there. And if we have an input on... Oh, if we put it in the middle, we can... if we put it on a side like that, or even if we put it there and spin it, we can get the input to go under all this guff that we've got on the sides, the standing platforms. So 1, 2, 3 with 8 crucibles. So we probably want a bit of space there. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna need a line to go up to these. T. Let's go. We'll want a lift to get stuff up from the floor level, more than likely. Because I'm not building them all the way across, there's no need to. T. So go. Doesn't really matter. Go, oh, hey, oh, that matters though. If we go into the wooden wall, there and there, sweet. Get a line across there to fuel them, nice. And then this is going to go from here. From here, that's our fuel input. Sweet, that's fine. Then we're going to need a lift to go up to here, or something. We need a way of getting this one up onto it. Which I think is just going to be like that. And then we'll go. We need to go to 2. Sweet. Then do we just do a height system? And that can just go there. No, because we need a gap for the lift, don't we? The lift will... How does a... Oh no, a ramp won't work either. A ramp won't work from here, would it? Let me just check. I know it might look a bit messy, but... Like there. T... No, it doesn't work. It goes too close to that. Okay. So, it's funny, I've done all the math, but I still struggle with the logistics, but it's fine. Because I mean, we can do something like this. This is not a problem. Let's just make it look nice. 9 there, T. Boom, boom. Let's just build them right the way across for now. We can delete them if need be later on. So you're going to come out there and go to there, which is then going to go into a lift. T. I'm struggling. Okay, cool. And there we go. One that way. And you're going to go input into from there. Sweet. And then you're going to go into 2. Sweet. It's kind of the issue with these vertical. Well, it's not an issue. It's just we've got to figure out our method of doing stuff. And I've not quite sussed that out yet. But again, maybe when you play it, it'll be a lot sort of easier. It'll be a lot more straightforward. Go there. Maybe you can. It's funny. I know that I get some great comments. You guys are wicked at that, so thank you. I'm so pleased that you're enjoying seeing the process and seeing someone play the process as opposed to the sort of final outcome. Like that's wicked. I'm glad you are still with this and enjoying this, you know? I think sometimes you can get... I can, like, look at stuff and I like to play it, but I don't see as many people playing it like this and, you know, messy. And I miss it, man. I miss it. I do miss just, like, classic Let's Plays, you know? Bosh, bosh. This'll work. I do wonder if there's a way. Anyway, don't matter. Okay, and go down to this level maybe. Sweet. Into there, and then down again. Which is going to go from here into here, but I'm going to need a platform of some sort. We're going to need one of them platforms to go across here. Something like that. So then we're going to pick up you. I'm going to place you right there like that. Boom. And then that was lucky. That was although that looked like a class move, it wasn't. It was just really lucky. Sweet. And that's going into these two. Nice. Okay, cool. That is our charcoal. It's not made yet. I've got a problem. I want this to be this length. I want it to be tight. I've still got to come out of it yet. And I've got all this space here that's not been used, so we're going to move it. Like this. B and shift. Hold and move it. This is going to disconnect a lot of stuff. But hopefully we've made it so it can go in. There we go. It's going to move down 1. Sweet. Okay, so that means you're going to go straight into there like that. It's going to affect you. In fact, let's just get rid of you. It's going to delete all the lifts up there, but that's fine because it's all going to need readjusting. You are going to go into a lift here. 8 there, and you are going to go from here this way. I'm going to go up to this level. That's fine. And then if we go around this side, pick up that, go up, you're going to go straight into there. Hey, this isn't as bad as I thought it was. Cool. And then we'll build some more of these. 1, 2. Is that the output? I think it is, yeah. 1, 2, sweet. Now you're going to go into... You're going to go from here, go down into this line, so I need a thing here. Sweet. So you're going to go down there with an 8. T. You go up there, into there, sweet. There is no lift on that one. That lift's the right way around. I'm just worried because of the lift being the wrong way around. And now we just need to get this onto the top line. Just going to do the same process. It's going to go up here, into there, sweet, into there, and then I need to do another lift like that one into there. Let me just check that was right because it was so quick. There we go, there, and no, it's not right because I didn't do the turn. Sweet, so we're going to go there, and then no, because we need to do it manually. That's fine. Let's go into there. Boom. Okay, cool. That's everything going down. That's give me a little bit more space to play with to get all of these out onto a belt. Now we need to figure out the belts, though. Do we have enough belts? Let's find out. So over here we're going to be making 22.5 per minute, which is 22.5 times 8 equals 180. Okay, that's a problem. So 180 doesn't fit on one belt. We currently have a belt speed of 90. So we need to figure out a way of getting all these out nicely in two lines, two output lines. And what I'm thinking, we've got a little bit of space here. So how about, in this case I don't necessarily mind using the blocks because we're not actually going to see anything. Very rare occasion. Very rare occasion. Just build these up here. Like, we're not missing any of the furnaces, do you know what I mean? Okay, and then this is going to have an elevator here. Which is going to go up there, like that, sweet. And the first 4 are going to go there. That'll be 22.5 times 4. 22.5 times 4, which is 45, 90, yeah, okay, cool. Sweet, so that's one line of input right there, yeah? Sweet. And the other line can just go this way, you see? But what I'm thinking is we need to start getting these into grinders. So how do I want the grinder system to work? How many grinders do we need? We need 1 for every 2, so it is 1 for every 2, isn't it? 45 per minute, yeah, so it's 1 for every 2. So I just need 2 grinders. That's pretty easy, right? So we'll just do that here, I think. Oh, this isn't bad. 1, 2, 1, 2. Put you there. Let's just figure out how we're getting down to here, which I think is going to be 9 there and there, which means we want a lift here going like that. This is going to go into there like that, and this is going to go straight into them 2 grinders. 4 grinders output. Sweet. Giving us 2 lines, and again we've got the turn-in space, so that's great. 2 lines out. 1 line there and 1 line. Oh, end of the day, scared me. Okay, cool. How many diamonds did we sell today? And Jupiters, I mean, they're still important to us as well. 130, okay. 103 we made on that, and we spent way less though because of that. Cool. The diamonds are starting to really build in our profits for us. Let's go have a look at our rotten wood and see how that's getting on. I'm a little bit worried about how much of this we have. See, that stops the entire system. So the rotten logs are there. It's just not as full a belt as I'd like it to be. It's full after that. It's not as full as I like it. It's because we're splitting it again here. And this is eating. This is that system is really eating. But we are in net positive, I'm pretty sure. So, and once we get these Saturns going, it should be even faster. I hope you can understand why I'm building it like this. The idea is we're going to take each of these as a module and just hook them all into a line, basically, which is going to be a lot of messing about with nails and stuff like that. But hopefully, it should make it nice and tidy, and we can see into everything. And yeah, there's part of me that wonders. No, let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. I wondered about, like, do we put like multiple layers of these? Do we have like a thicker thing? But actually 2 belts of stuff coming out is still quite a lot, you know. I'm going to go like that, and I think I'm going to keep it on 2 levels for now. We'll probably have to run that belt on 2 levels, but that's fine. I mean, we can get it down, but I don't think we need to just yet. So let's not bother. Sweet. That's that one done. Sweet. So we've got 4 there. Nice. What else do we need to make? So that's charcoal powder that we've made. What else do we need to make? So that one's fine. So let's move on to this one here. So target of 180... 15 glass requires 12 things. Hang on. Ooh, we haven't done that. Let's do a notice board. Where can we get a notice board in here? We could get one quite nicely at the front there. I think I will. I know it's going to cost a little bit extra, but I'm not really bothered. I'd rather have sort of a good understanding of where we are. If we build that up to that level there, that's the nice thing about building it 5 wide, I guess, is we can put that up there. Oh, come on now, these can be real tricky to place. Come on, you will go there. You will go there. I'm not seeing any green as I do it. Hey up. Oh no, it was green in the background. Oh, come on now, you will go up there. You'll go on top of an elevator platform, I'm sure. Fine, let's... You and you. Sweet, and try again. Would you go better if I built it in here? Sometimes the copy tool builds it ever so slightly differently. Don't know why. No, it's not. No, it doesn't matter because we'll probably delete them anyway. That's fine. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of all this excess. And confirm. Sweet. Okay, cool. So that's 2 belts. Max charcoal per max ground charcoal, isn't it? Sweet. Nice. Okay, that works. I can just delete that when I put them down. I'm not bothered. I'd rather know what I'm putting down. So that's good. Okay, cool. So that just needs to be duplicated twice. Yeah. That should be 360. Yeah, it is. That's right. Sweet. Next up, we need the glass to be done. So it's going to require 12. This might be a time where we experiment with the blast furnace again with the kiln and see if that's more efficient or not. However, each one of these requires 90 sand, so... Although... Is that going to be 2 lines, by the way? What's my target? 180. So yeah, it's going to be 2 lines output. Just wondering on this kiln. Let's build one. Where are you? Sweet. Right, I'm wondering if these kilns, how many of these we fit on first of all. So it's 3 and we need 8. Yeah. Oh no, we need 12. Oh, so that's 6. Well, that's a full system. The issue is they need. No, it's not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't lap on there at all. So that again is not going to be beneficial. That's fine. We tested. We figured it's fine. Sweet. So if we take this. To make a full thing of glass, we need 90. So if we take this and we go like that, and then like that as well, that gives us a run-in for our fuel line down the middle. Sorry, I know this is like building modular, but I think it's going to help us in the long run. Like, Okay, cool. We'll figure out that later. We don't need an input to it just yet, but we can put the lines into here, right? Sweet. So it's going to go down there. Fuel. Nice. That's easy. The other reason for doing this is maybe we could have like a line going down the middle. However, the line going down the middle, weirdly, is not going to be for an input. It's going to be for the output. If this does 80 per minute, then 6 of these, sorry, if this does 15 glass per minute, 15 times 6 is 90, which is a belt load, which means our output line here could handle a belt load right there. So output's probably going to go this way. Yeah? So the output of that is going to be handling 90. Now each of these has to have a separate input though. So there's no point in building that. Is there? Is there? Because in theory the 90 sand is all going to be, it's all going to be on the floor. So we can do it to save time later. I can't wait to smash all these together. I didn't know how far I'd get today. I'm glad you're enjoying the series. I'm thoroughly loving the series. It's my bag, baby. Copy, rotate, bosh, 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 done. Sand input, 1 belt of glass output, 90 per thing. And we won't bother putting it on the floor. That's fine, so we just need 2 of them to be built. And that's our glass output. Glass done. Whoa. Next, you are going to take all the charcoal. Because I want these to be done in sort of separate places, or we'll figure out a way of getting these like together. Oh, I've just looked at the time. We've run out of time. My word. What a fun episode, though. We plugged in our thing today, and I just want to see if we've got any bulk requests that we can do. Yes, we can do that one. No, we aren't doing yeast yet. Let's just pin that one. Sweet. We plugged in our diamonds today. That was huge. We've started on the Saturn today. That's huge. I'm aware that's not going to get full. I'm aware that chest is not going to get full. How much have we turned on just from sitting here for an hour? It's plugging in. It's plugging in. We was at 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7's now moving. Great. So that's producing diamonds at a quicker rate for us. And it'll only get quicker over time as we get more money in and the system starts getting backdated. We do need injections of cash, but that's fine. That's what we're doing with this now while we just go grab some soap. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the series. I am thoroughly loving it. Loving it, loving it. Loving it like this. And yeah, I hope that, like I say, man, do we take 100? Sweet. Let's just put 10 back in so it just backs up a bit. That's fine. The other thing that I noticed off on when I was looking at it before I played is 35 coins there. Sweet. Nice, just stick them in there like that. Boom, 41. Excellent. The other thing I noticed is I wanted to expand the land, to be honest with you. I wanted to buy that land at the back so we can start expanding that way as well across the thingy, but we're just not ready for that yet financially. I was hoping this would hook in a bit quicker, but it's okay. It's a lot of coins, man. It's a lot of coins. I bet if we tidy up that belt system, it'd speed it right up, but it's okay. It's okay. It's net profit anyway, so it's all fine. Look, every day we're making a bit of money. The fertilizer line, that was my other concern before. This is the sort of fastest part on the belt fertilizer line, primarily because of these potions here. What's somewhere? Mate, it all looks fine. Like, it's backed up. That's because we've invested so much in the fertilizer and that's all going well. My concern is that we're not using enough of these at the minute. So how do I fix that? I think temporarily, because I don't think we need a major solution right now. Well, this is the main output, isn't it? Yeah, you can see how it's moving. I think temporarily we actually respec our points again. I think we go... So how many did we go down? You see, we went very far down in that line. So I think we go... I want to do these the same for now. I know that once we upgrade them, it's going to change our calculations, but I don't want to recalculate everything in the next episode. You can see that's already moving faster. So we'll go 4 there. Sweet. And then we'll go... just move down a bit. A couple here. We didn't need much. And then I think we're going to go more into sales for now. And relic knowledge is fine as well, but mainly sales. Try and pump up that money line. Each one of them gives us a shot profit of plus 3%. That means that we're selling each diamond not at 100 silver, at 103 silver. And that is 4 of them. So, ooh, that one's up 4% as well. I didn't realise it got higher. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 10, plus 14, so 14. So we're now selling each diamond for 114. As long as my belt line can keep up with that, I'll keep it for now. That should mean that that's being used more. I might have to turn it down even more if I'm honest with you, because that is not hardly moving. And like, what's the point if it's not? In fact, let's do it for now. I'll keep an eye on it between episodes. And so reset points. Oh god, resets are costing more and more. I didn't realise it was costing that much. Okay, we'll leave it for now. That's fine. That's fine. That'll work for now. We're making more money off the diamonds. That's the important thing. Our fertilizer production is keeping up. Everything's moving. Everything's happy. I'm happy. I hope you're happy. And I hope you can see how this is going to come together. Between episodes, what I need to do is bring up a load of material so that when we do build this out, which is going to be quite huge, we can build it all up. But we've basically completed, let's just throw a hopper down as a tick. We've completed that one. We've completed that one. We've completed this one. That's not an issue. That's not an issue. We've completed this one. Yep. And we just need to do you. What are you? Bricks. Yeah, we just need to do you and you. And then we should be able to plug in the Saturn, right? I think. Is this a better way of doing it? I feel like it probably is. What do you guys think? I feel like we've made good progress today. And again, these are all things that blueprints that we can use because we're doing it to the max belt. Glass 1 max belt. Let's go. Cool. So we need 2 of these to get into there. Sweet. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do us a solid. Smash the like button. It really helps me out. I know it's a thing that you ask a lot of all the time. But yeah, and then when you build it like this, I like look at this and I go, if we need sand into that, let's build like a row of these here and a row of these here. And then just plug it into this system because that'll work really nicely. Okay, cool. Right, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and take it easy. I want to say a huge thanks to the people that helped me keep my lights on. I know a lot of you do who are watching this because you want the episodes as quick as you can. I appreciate you for that. That's not the reason to give it to members only first. It's just I put them up when I upload them and they get them first. My whole ambition with this is to have it as a one every other day. So yeah, but I do appreciate it. I really do. It helps me out like you won't believe. I love you all. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Until then, ta-ra. I'm bloody happy with this series and where we are with this series. It might not be getting as many watches as everything else, but let me tell you, I'm having a bloody good time. I hope you are too. Cheers.